The Beatles, Johnny Cash, Bob Dylan and Roy Orbison all graced this week's top 40, but none of them made it into our top 10 countdown this week. So let's jump into the Jukebox Time Machine and find out who made the cut from the 2nd to the 8th of November 1969. At number 10 is Joe Cocker with Delta Lady. This is typical bluesy rock fare from Cocker. It was the song's peak position in the chart and its only week in the top 10, but it spent a decent 10 weeks in the top 40. At number 9 is Bobby Gentry with her version of Burt Bacharach and Hal David's I'll Never Fall in Love Again. This slightly more up-tempo version managed to hit number 1 for a week a few weeks earlier and had a strong 8-week run in the top 10, and it managed a huge 19 weeks in the top 40. At number 8, climbing up the chart, is Frank Sinatra with Love's Been Good to Me.
Still and all I'm happy.
This is Frank's usual crooner stuff, and this was its peak position where it stayed for 2 weeks, which was its total time in the top 10. But it spent a decent 15 weeks in the top 40.
Love has been good to me.
At number 7 is David Bowie with his classic future folk hit Space Oddity. This song peaked at number 4 the week before and spent just 4 weeks in the top 10. It had a better 12 weeks in the top 40 in total though.
Milk you need, so let's have more and more. I like a pint per person per day. More milk, more energy, more milk, more healthy, fresh milk. It's got to be. You need milk. Naturally, I get with the pint of people. Enjoy the simple life. Milk is the answer. That's all you need to say. Per person per day.
At number 6 is Nobody's Child by Karen Young.
And when I asked him why,
this is the kind of fluffy pop nonsense that populated the charts of the 1960s.
and he began to cry.
This was its peak position, but it spent a solid 7 weeks in the top 10, an impressive 20 weeks in the top 40.
I'm nobody's child.
At number 5 is The Upsetters with Return of Django. This track is a pleasant, upbeat instrumental reggae tune by a band led by Lee Scratch Perry. This was its peak position in the chart, where it plonked itself for 3 weeks. It spent 5 weeks in the top 10 and 13 weeks in the top 40. And at number 4 on its way down the chart is He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother by the Hollies. This pop rock epic ballad hit its highest position in the chart last week at number 3. It stayed here at 4 for 2 weeks and spent 5 weeks in the top 10 and 11 weeks in the top 40.
He's my brother.
Always the best for Georgie. 4 men's grooming aids, real masking, aftershave, hairspray, talc, the lot. 4 brings out the best in a man.
At number 3 is Lou Christie with I'm Gonna Make You Mine. This fun, catchy pop tune was on its way down here after hitting its peak at number 2 last week. It spent 5 weeks in the top 10 and a decent 16 weeks in the top 40. And at number 2 is Fleetwood Mac with Oh Well. This fun rock track didn't manage to hit the top spot and was held off here for 2 weeks. It had a good 8-week run in the top 10 though, and a solid 15 weeks in the top 40. And the song at the tippity top of the pops this week is Sugar Sugar by the Archies. This uber catchy song by the fictional bubblegum comic book band was in its 3rd week of a huge 8-week run at number 1 here. In total, it lounged around the top 10 for 14 weeks and lingered in the top 40 for 23 weeks. And the number 1 song in America was, well, it was also the Archies with Sugar Sugar. It spent 4 weeks at number 1 there. And for this week's hidden gem, well, I could choose Something by the Beatles, as it entered the chart this week at number 15, only going on to peak at number 4. That would be a bit obvious. Could also choose Cold Turkey by Lennon's Plastic Ono Band, which was only 3 places away at number 18, but again, a bit obvious. So instead I'll go for A Boy Named Sue by Johnny Cash.
I tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue.
It's a simple but powerful song with heaps of wisdom and humour and never fails to wrangle a smile out of me.
From town to town to hide my shame.
It was on its way down the chart here at number 12, but had held on to its peak position at number 4 for 3 weeks. It spent 6 weeks in the top 10 and 14 weeks in the top 40. And that's it for our trip back to October 1969. Join me next time for another journey to a past chart. And until then, take care for now. Peace.
Enjoy Flake. Cadbury's Flake. Fold upon fold of creamy milk chocolate.
Squeal. Groan. Kiss. Attract. Repel. You do them all with your mouth, so pop in a Trebor mint to bring it fresh alive. Better? Okay, then.
Trebor mints are a minty bit stronger.
Now, all together.
Trebor mints are a minty bit stronger.
Butlins, the big holiday, where everyone enjoys everything at no extra cost, like the monorail at Butlins Skegness. It's a big holiday for kiddies with free swimming, boating, and games galore, not to mention the big free rides. It's a big holiday for parents too, with freedom to enjoy carefree days and fabulous evenings of entertainment. It's a big holiday for everyone with everything to enjoy at Butlins. And remember, no extras to pay.
I'm a happy knocker-upper and I'm popular beside, 'cause I wake 'em with a cuppa and tasting mother's pride. Then they're off in a flash and a rush, the bread, and a dash and a push, the bread. With a flash and a dash and a rush and a push. Like I said, it's the bread, it's the mother's pride bread. It makes them love work. They're going berserk to get off to work. It's in the way I wake 'em, by bringing to the side the bread we freshly bake 'em. Fantastic mother's pride.
Fish fingers. I'm not a blooming kid. I don't want to play with me dinner. I want a bit of real fish.
It is real fish.
Yeah?
It's Finder's fish fingers.
Well, where's the bones then, eh? Answer me that. Where's the bones?
It's not supposed to have bones.
If that is real fish, you've got to see the skeleton, haven't you? Well, you've got to have something to suck on afterwards. Anyway, what are you going to give the poor old cat?
Well, you can have fish fingers too.
Oi, just a minute, just a minute.
I thought you said you didn't like them.
I don't.
What's that in there then?
I'm not wasting good food on that mangy old moggy. Get off!
Have you found out about Findus? Every single Findus fish finger is made from whole, flaky fish. You can taste the trouble they take.